man of the masses.
Mayegun don come,
Mayegun diary political.
Mayegun don come,
This one not day of in mind.
Mayegun don come,
Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Mayegun don't come. So my people make you laugh.
Mayegun don come,
My people make you shout.
Hello there.
Mayegun la wa mo, la mo to do. Mayegun la.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining me from. It is Mayegun Midday Live. Yeah, it is that time where if you miss out on calling in or getting through onto Mayegun's Diary Political Prime Time, this could be the time for you to really express yourself. But before we get to all of that, okay, share this broadcast. It is breakfast in America, I believe, and it is lunchtime in Europe, yeah, including Nigeria. Other places, they are already preparing for the night. Whatever time it is for you, share this. News everywhere in Nigeria now is that of Bobrisky Idris Okuneye Abi Okuneye, it should be. I wrote Okuneye. He is arrested for defacing the naira, mutilating the naira. And they have started, they have started adding money laundering to it, so many other stuff. Or a lot of people believe that it is just a mere distraction. Right. We will hear that today.
And yes,
I know that a lot of you are trying to figure out where do you really belong in this electricity tariff shaggy. Some people are trying to figure out how much of this is going to eat into their own finances. But for those who have found out, I have started seeing reactions. Tinubu, and I voted for you. I say, this is part one. True Emperor or Motayo Olabi. And every one of you joining me this hour, you are welcome. Share the broadcast. You see, I did something last night when we finished the program. So what did I do? I put on one of our past program on, and I left it on a loop. So it's kind of streamed for nearly 16 hours. But you know, the surprising thing is this. Even when I woke up in the middle of the night and I just grabbed my phone, you know me now, like, I still found that people were there, despite the fact that it is a video that is on repeat all night, all morning, back to the afternoon. So it simply means that, you know, every minute, every hour, okay, we are indeed winning soul. Do you get that? So this is another segment, and we're going to try more of that. I'm going to compile all of our past sessions. We're going to cut them, join them together, make a stretch of 24 hours, add all of them together, and put them on the loop. It is going to do something, I promise you. But this afternoon, let us take it on the rider. It started from about 2 days ago, but yesterday morning was when everybody kind of was aware that Idris has been arrested. Idris is a cross-dresser and popularly known as Bobrisky or Mummy of Lagos. In Nigeria, it is considered illegal to be angono. I'm not just talking to myself, just to be sure that you can hear me loud and clear. Can you? The audio is all right, yeah? It should be. But let me know if there's any sort of, key or question mark, right? I can possibly quickly fix that before we get deeper. So Nigeria, officially, it is illegal for you to be transgender. I think they have a name for it as well, like, to be gay, sort of. It doesn't mean that there are no gays in Nigeria. Also, Idris, repeatedly said he is not gay, he is not transgender, is just a cross-dresser, all right? And one of the reasons why people believe he's never really run foul of their law in Nigeria, or if he is into homosexuality, is doing so in private, not in public. Even though a lot of people are so like mad, every time he pops up out there, Idris. Let me show you his face. So for regular, this is the Mummy of Lagos. Okay, so Idris is believed that he's not hurting anybody, but just kind of following his own fantasy. But a lot of people don't like that. Okay, well, he's sort of he has his audience, he has his people who actually really like sort of love him or are. Okay, because I don't want to be stating confused, and I don't really want to really stick more about his gender identity per se. Okay, but for the first time, the reason why I pointed to all of that is because people believe that Idris is allowed to do what he's doing because he's connected with powerful people. There have been some clashes on social media where he had used his influence, okay, to get people arrested and locked up by the police. And in Nigeria, they believe that how could somebody who is dressing like this or that, how could that person be, not arrested and the one arresting people for a long time, but he's committed no real crime, say, okay? I know some of you are moral police. I'm not here for you to please do all the judging now, okay? Because that is not why you are watching this. This is just the background of how people have been seeing him like untouchable. Okay. So when they now saw the news where he was arrested and a mugshot of his was published, so that got a lot of people who have been looking for a time like this to speak out. So Nigeria is a place where if you go online, you will see different headlines or news reports of Nigerians that were arrested for homosexuality, not because they are engaging in any homosexuality, but because, well, male who dress like female, cross-dressers supposedly. So it's a total no-no. And the police in Nigeria always clamp on them, extort them, sort of, not because they've really committed any crime, but morally, and the moral police in Nigeria, they do not have any real rights. Do you understand what that means? It simply means that anyone or any, like they are vulnerable, so to say. However, people feel like other people have been arrested, but nobody ever touches Idris. right? And rather than that, Idris is pretty much like flaunting it in what many believe that he is actually promoting it. He has promoted that, that sort of a lifestyle that a lot of people secretly wanted him punished. But again, because he's not really broken any real law, or maybe he's really connected until yesterday when the mugshot was released. Idris Okuneye arrested for mutilating Nigeria currency. Is that not what they do in Nigeria? Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just be honest, okay? So this is where Mayegu comes in now. This is where all of us are coming in to now see, okay, he's not arrested for his sexual orientation or sexuality or anything, but a video of his where he was mutilating money, Nigerian currency, which is a norm. Okay, so he was arrested for that, and he was denied bail. And then he got detained enough that he was locked to the following day until he was brought to court. He was in court today. Then we started hearing about money laundering. Money laundering is when you are not what everybody sees you as. Okay? In Nigeria, all right? Majority of those who pretended to have businesses in Nigeria, they are just fronts for other illegal. Listen to me, I'm not saying whatever the police is cooking or accusing him of is actually not a smoke screen for something else. And that is why I'm not going to urge you to please see this as if he has actually done something, because it's all fishy right now. However, plausibly, right, if it is coming from them, that is also being investigated for other things that they haven't charged him for. For example, the EFCC, who is dealing with money, picked him up for mutilating 460,000 naira. That's the charges that Bobrisky defaced Nigerian naira, spending it and stepping on it at a party. So to so many people, are you being serious? Like, we know that's something that is a crime too, okay? In Nigeria, where even your politicians, your even policemen and the rest of them, every opportunity they have, they all do that. Like, that can't be the only reason. You haven't told us why. So until when that, that rumor, consider it rumor now, because I haven't seen that as part of the charges against him. Money laundering of over 180 million naira. That shouldn't really be too much money of a thing, but maybe that is also, like I said, a smoke screen for something bigger. Or it's just pure distraction. At least if it is a mere distraction right now, then maybe they won. Because you and I can feel like, why are we talking about this when we know it's a distraction? Or what if saying it is a distraction is just a way to make you actually feel like, don't dig further. It's not an issue, forget it. For somebody like me, be like blacksmith. In Yoruba land, we say when a blacksmith is hitting a red hot iron at a single spot, it's because there is a mark there. And that mark must be, looked into. And that's what I do. So if they are mentioning money laundering, who is he laundering money for, and the rest of you get. So that is just the part one. Let me show you. They brought him to court today, and that is the EFCC. Okay, that he defaced Nigerian naira, and that carries 7 months or so in jail or a fine of 500,000 naira. So why is EFCC interested in Bobrisky? Because of the facing of 460,000 naira at the party. It is exhausting. I mean, look at it. When he was in court today. And of course, inside the courtroom, where a glimpse of, a glimpse of him was captured. All right. Here is what it looked like inside, where his charges were being read to him. And for some reason, they said they denied him bail. They denied him bail because he spent 460,000 naira cash at a party. No, I don't believe that's all. But anyway, here. Sorry about the audio. So the audio is like, off. So that was him in there, where his charges were being read to him. And he pleaded not guilty, by the way. So not guilty. And yeah, they will now push for his bail again. And then we can look deeper into the charges they presented in court. See how EFCC of Nigeria is onto Bobrisky. You know that we'll find out. Do you know that? We'll find out eventually. We'll get to know what prompted this eventually. And yeah, even if it's just for the knowing sake, right? It will be brought to light in the next few hours. Or maybe days. I don't think this is just about him spending money. The same videos everywhere, the same video abound everywhere of those who will call the authority guys in power. They're facing the same naira. So it is EFCC's sort of kind of job now will also make us be interested in whatever else they might want to also cover up, at least for the knowing sake. We'll bring that back here. It is the same like that of the Babariga mobile banking CEO of Kano. That is Gandolla. It never goes away. So today, an announcement has been made. In fact, yesterday, an announcement was made by the current governor there. They used to be friends. They used to be together until trailer passes the amazing between them right up. And that guy is now doing exactly what Nigerian EFCC should be doing or have done. Unfortunately, the thief is now the chair